Hello, Leo. Thank you very much for tuning into your love read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. For supportive oracle cards, Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. Okay. Alright, relationship first, single second. What do we got going on for Leo? Okay. That was interesting. Something unexpected. Or something, I don't know. We'll see. That. Just one. Just one for this one. Okay, that's fine. There's something, the ending here is very interesting. What I'm having, like what's coming in here, I feel like your partner has the Knight of Cups here. They're coming towards you with this love. Okay, so they're coming towards you with love, something they want, something they're expressing to you. You're not expecting it. You got the Tower card. They're coming at you with some type of idea, and you're just like, what? What is happening? I actually see you kind of thrown off kilter for a second, actually. They're coming towards you with something very strong, and you're not expecting it. You're completely blindsided. Completely. And if this reading's really hitting with you, I feel like you're trying to step back and not react for a minute. I just feel like this, like, you don't know what to say at this point, is what I'm getting. And I'm actually seeing it going to the Shadow card. The Shadow side, which is reminiscent of the Devil card, kind of like, to you, this is really not expected, and you're not really sure if this is what you want. Whatever they're pushing towards you, you're kind of like, I didn't expect that, and I'm not really thinking that's what I want. The challenge card for you, I'm noticing, is the Page of Swords. Don't let this just happen. Like, I feel like what they're saying is, like, shut this down. Shut this down. At the very least, like, put it to the point where, like, you tell your partner to stop until you have to get your bearings. Because what I'm getting is, like, the problem with the situation is the way it currently is, you like it the way it currently is. And you got the High Priestess with the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is, like, you're very happy how it is. But spiritually, you have the High Priestess saying, well, now that this has been put out here, now that this has been pushed forth, this kind of changes things. And I feel like your partner is, like, really excited here. They're really excited, and I get that. But, like, at some point, I feel like you're gonna shut this down. You're gonna try to neutralize it, is what I'm getting. I do see you, because your partner has the Five of Swords spiritually, saying it's just kind of like nothing's going forward, nothing's going back. There's no change. Whatever they're suggesting, it's not happening. And it's kind of like the Wheel of Fortune is turning in the sense of, like, nothing is, I don't know how to explain this. Like, it's turning, but nothing's happening. But that's the wheel that's actually the wheel turning. I know that seems strange. How do I explain that? They're bringing forth this offer, expecting the wheel to go yes or no. The way the wheel's, like, it's almost like a surprise. The wheel's actually turning in the sense of, like, nothing is happening. It's not a yes or a no. And I feel you neutralizing it. That's how the wheel is turning for them. Like, whatever they want to happen, you're not saying, yes, let's do it. You're not saying, no, let's not. You're saying, right now, I just need some time to not make a decision. I don't want to make a decision right now. You're neutralizing it. It's like, it's not going yes or no. It's like you're coming up to a fork in the road, and you're like, let's just hang out here. Let's just not make a choice either way. And that's the wheel turning for them. And this is a problem, because they have the Ace of Pentacles, and Justice is their challenge card. They might decide that neutralizing it is no. You're not making that decision. You're not saying no. But that's the challenge with Justice in their challenge position. They might make their own mind up to what they think it means and go forward as if that was the answer. So you're not saying yes, you're not saying no, you're neutralizing. But they might decide to make up the answer for you and be like, well, you're neutralizing it, and as far as I'm concerned, that's closer to a no, so I'm going to go with a no. And they're going to go forward as if you said no, which is not what you're saying, is what I'm getting. Now, the Fool card is what's actually making things better for them. They are going to move forward based on this outcome. I feel like you're literally neutralizing it, not making a decision, but they're going to decide what they think that means and move forward as if you do. And they're going to cement in with that. Be aware of that. Because this is all the hidden aspects. You do love this person. See, this is going on unseen, which is a problem in my opinion. They're going to make a decision for you that you're not really making. And they're going to move on from this situation as if you said no. The King of Cups on your side is telling me you're not completely against this. And you actually may want this down the road. You actually may have to take time to think this over and decide when it's right to move forward with it. They're saying wisdom face down, like realize this, they're going to move on. Bring this forward. Explain if it has to be to the point of ad nauseum, whatever. I feel like you have to come forward again if you don't want to lose this opportunity to tell them, I do like the idea of it, I just don't know if I'm comfortable right yet. I would really like to have the ability to make a decision later. Like, you're going to have to really make this clear, is what I'm getting with wisdom. And explain to them why you don't want to make a decision right now. Like, for whatever they're saying, kind of like, I don't feel like resources are where they need to be. I don't feel like I'm in a point of life where I need to be. Something like that. Explain to them why you want to wait and make this decision later. But also explain to them that you want to make this decision later. You actually want to go through a deeper conversation later. Explain to them this is not a no. While it's not a yes, it's definitely not a no either, but you want to be able to make this decision later. You want to look at this more in depth later. Because if you don't explain it to them, if you don't bring that forward, they're going to move on and just negate it out and just walk away from the whole thought. And I feel like this will remove it off the table and make your life more difficult later if you don't address this now. You just got to make it extremely painfully clear. I don't feel like I'm in a place where I can make a correct decision right now. I do want to delve into this deeper later, but don't make a decision for me. Don't think this means no. It doesn't mean yes, but it doesn't mean no either. I want to discuss this later when life is different. I feel like this is the best I can give you, because if they're trying to give you a heads up, because you are gonna neutralize it and you are actually neutralizing it, but they're gonna decide what that means, and that's not good. You got to have a very in-depth conversation. Like, don't make a decision for me. They might not even realize they're doing that. They might say, well, the type of person you are, if you wanted to do it, you would have done it. They might just take it that way, and that's not the case in this situation. Just make sure that that's clear, and you'll be okay. Good? All right. That's Leo. All right, and of course, if you want a direct reading from me, there's information below, but also you can shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com. We're good. Let's go into Leo singles. What do we have for Leo singles? Messages for Leo singles. There's a very powerful punch coming in here. Like, boom. That's what I feel. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm just gotta... Somebody is really blowing your socks right off. Blowing your socks right off. They are blowing your socks off. You got the Two of Cups, the King of Cups in your thoughts, and the Ace of Cups for where you're standing. You are really, really, like, into somebody. Very, very strongly. This is somebody... See, this is very interesting. You're having a chance with somebody. You are. Somebody that you've... Alright. I don't like it when we do these two-way things, but that's how it's coming through. One, this is somebody who's been in your life for a while and that you have been wanting more of, just haven't had the opportunity till just now. Or two, this is a kindred soul connection to where you meet this person and you feel like you've known them their whole life. I don't like the two-way thing, but that's literally how it's coming through. How come we're only getting one? We're only getting one. I should stop whining about it and just go with it. Okay. I feel more kindred soul than anything else. Even if you've known this person, it's kindred soul feeling. Like, this is somebody you just feel easily connected with. They get you, you get them. You just, there's that strong pull. And, like, you got this, it's very interesting you have a passive card coming into this. Because it's going right into the Two of Cups. It's kind of like, you're not even trying to make something happen. It's happening. It's like, it's just happening. You're not willfully creating it. It's just kind of happening. And I know that you have the King of Swords here at the top. And you're thinking about it, but you're more aware of it. Like, it's just like things just take this natural movement forward. Now, the thing is, there is the shadow side in the past in the will. I feel like you're looking at yourself harshly. You're looking at you harshly, kind of like, just because it's good right now doesn't mean it's going to stay. Some things have started quickly and end quick. Some things start quickly and end quickly too. And you're nervous about your past. You're just kind of like, just because I want this, just because I'm feeling it, doesn't mean the other person is. And you got Will with the shadow side, kind of like, I know how I feel, but how do they feel? Because you've got the Ace of Cups here, like I've already said, and you've got the King of Cups. These are both your perceptions. You're falling for the flat, hard, boom, on your face. Just can't even handle it. Like, but reality is there, and you're just like, oh my gosh, just because I'm feeling it, you just don't trust that they're feeling it too. Something about them, you're just kind of like, your heart is a flutter. They walk into the room and the day is the best day in the world. It's like the best moment of my life has just happened. It's just kind of that euphoric. It's that ridiculous. Like, that's how you're going to know if this reading is for you. When this person shows up, you're just kind of like googly about it. Like, ooh. When this happens, you get this coming in next. The Nine of Swords. The energy is there. You're feeling it. You want to, like, let's make it happen. There's a block. There's a roadblock. But what's gonna overcome this is the other person will finally tell you how they feel. Not off the bat. They seem to have feelings for you the same way, but something about you just kind of like, they're having the similar feelings. Kind of like, you know, I put my heart out there and then it gets filleted. So they're a little nervous. Might not have anything to do with you, just to be fair. They might have a history where, you know, they put their heart out there and it gets stomped on, and they're just like, not going to do that. So there's a stressful point here where both of you seem a little bit kind of like at odds, kind of like, you know, the passion is there, you know the need is there, but you're both a little bit uncomfortable with it. Kind of like, I'm not just going to throw my heart out there on the floor so somebody can do a dance on it. Thank you very much. I'm going to wait and just try to keep it together because I don't want that to happen to me. You both seem to be on the same page with that. What I'm getting is, if you really want this to work out, when that feeling is there, it's going to take just, you're going to have to start a conversation between the two of you. You're both going to have to find an easy way to just kind of start opening the door. I feel like this is a challenge for you, to be fair, to slowly open that door, because I feel like once the door starts opening, it just kind of it flies open, so you're nervous to do that. But it's going to take a very honest, open conversation where you both feel comfortable. And you're both going to have to, like, bare your heart to each other. It's kind of like, I don't really want to, but if I don't, it's not going to happen. So do I want to just hide here and be like, well, at least I'm safe? Or do I want to, like, but then if I do that, like, I possibly could miss out on a great relationship. So I feel like you're going to come together and you're going to have to talk it out. And you're going to literally have to say how you each feel and what you're both afraid of. That's the thing. What you're both afraid of, and when you both start talking about what you're afraid of, I actually feel a bond really getting strong there. Kind of like, I don't want to get stomped on. I don't want my heart getting stomped on, but I'm not looking to stomp on somebody else's heart either. I know how that feels. I don't want it happening to me, but I don't want to do it to anybody else either. And I feel like when that comes back and forth between the two of you, this is your outcome. The Four of Wands, when I read the Four of Wands, this is kind of like, this goes into a permanent connection. This is kind of like honoring each other, caring about each other, worrying about what happens to each other. Like, not only are you looking out for yourself, but you're looking out for the other person as if they were you. Like, you're together in a unit. This is making things very strong. What happens to you happens to me attitude. You know what I mean? So this can get very, very great, but you're going to have that conversation if you want to get there. Good? Good. All right, I think we're done. All right, well, thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.